Hello, Los Angeles. This is Justin from the Skylight Books podcast. I just wanted to let you know before this episode starts that American Cinematheque is once again having its Friend of the Fest podcast film festival, and once again, Skylight Books is involved. On Tuesday, August 26th at 10 p.m. at the Los Feliz 3 Theater, we will be hosting Keanu Reeves in Johnny Mnemonic. It is the black and white version that director Robert Longo created a couple years ago, and it'll be introduced by me, Alan Traylor, and Tyler Austin from the Better Than the Movie shows, so please come check it out. I'll also drop the ticket link in the show notes. Okay, now please enjoy this episode.
Hello, listeners, and welcome back to the Skylight Books podcast series. This is a special episode of Better Than the Movie. We are once again hosting a screening at the American Cinematheque for their Friend of the Fest podcast film festival. We are hosting Johnny Mnemonic, and it's the black and white version that director Robert Longo created, I think in 2021. So it hasn't gotten a lot of screenings. I just saw the movie for the first time a couple days ago to prep for this podcast. Mm-hmm. It's a lot of fun. If you've heard mixed things about the movie, I would actually say check it out. We're probably going to get a little spoilery in this episode, but
100%.
But so maybe, if you don't want to get spoiled, maybe save this for later. But this is the important part. Definitely come to the show. It's going to be fun, and I'm kind of psyched to see it in like noirish, like black and white. Who are we? I am your co-host, Justin Remer.
I'm Allan Traylor. What's up, you fucking console cowboys?
Yeah, Julia
As Julia Stiles would put it. Yeah.
Julia Stiles on Ghost Rider telling you what's what. Have you read Neuromancer?
I know, right? Beautiful.
Yeah. Tyler is not here. He said that much like our Polar Express episode, he would send voice notes for us to deploy throughout. He has not sent anything. He might.
He probably won't.
He probably won't, but
he's kind of a lazy piece of shit. So,
and he's not here to defend himself.
He's gallivanting around Japan. I don't think he's got time for us. That's fine,
That's what I was going to say. It's about 9 a.m. in Japan, so he could wake up first thing and be like,
he's not going to.
We have a sip of coffee and, bust out some
We both
voice
know
notes.
He's not going to.
No, I know.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just trying
It would be, Tyler, if you're listening, it would have been nice if there's something to cut to later, but that's okay if not. You did exactly what we thought you would
do. Also, I'm not saying that he has a slight grudge that his hasn't been picked yet for Friend of the Fest, but he has a
I also just noticed that, this is the second Ice-T movie.
Yeah. Yeah, because last year...
I didn't realize he's such a big part of my childhood, apparently.
Last year, we introduced Tank Girl, which was a delight, and also...
Arguably the same character. Maybe arguably the same character every time he plays a role.
Yeah, but it's definitely like leader of the resistance guy. Yeah,
it's always like, yay, man, what I'm doing is cool and what you're doing is fucking dumb. Wake the fuck up.
But yeah, that's something that's really cool about Johnny Mnemonic too, was seeing all the character actors and being like, oh shit,
it's pretty stacked.
Takeshi Kitano is in this. What the fuck?
Only credited as Takeshi for some reason.
Yeah,
doing there's a lot of this is a weird. It's Billy Gibson, so it's already a blueprint for cyberpunk. Yeah, but this movie in particular is a blueprint for almost all cyberpunk movies.
Yeah,
so much so that Takeshi plays the same character, but the flip side in the Ghost in the Shell remake.
Oh.
Where he's just I'm not going to speak English. I'm just going to pretend I understand everything you're saying, and I'm going to speak Japanese the entire time.
That's great. Yeah, no, I love the scene where his underling or henchman or whatever starts to talk, and he's just like, your Japanese sucks.
Yeah.
Talk to me in English. I'll talk to you in Japanese.
Brutal to hear from the boss of the Yakuza, the corporate Yakuza.
Right. So Johnny Mnemonic, it's based on a short story by William Gibson. He's credited with writing the screenplay. haven't heard anything about him. Like, actually, it was rewritten by...
Right. It feels very much like him.
Yeah.
There's probably at least one ghostwriter in there, I would assume.
Yeah.
Especially with some of the like Hollywood like hero triumphs kind of shit.
Yeah. Well, because that is the interesting thing about story versus movie is that like Johnny Mnemonic really takes a back seat in the story named after him.
Yeah. And it's a character study where he's just like, oh, I don't really know what's going on in the world at all.
Yeah.
And he's like, I'm just going to chill with these guys. That's like the resolution in the short story.
Yeah.
But yeah, he's like not the hero. He does know some cool shit. He goes into that first meeting like being I'm the shit, and then it goes to shit immediately. And he's like, well, okay. Thank God this strong woman stands up for me.
Exactly. He's like, I had a plan. It went awry.
Yeah.
Well, now I'm just going to listen to what she has to say.
Yeah. Which is interesting watching the movie because I'd never read the short story. I've seen the movie many times. I'd only read Neuromancer, so I know a little bit about his DNA. I've read shockingly little cyberpunk classics, I guess. I've only read Neuromancer and Snow Crash as every young budding boy needs to read. And I think that might be it. But yeah, like in the story, I mean, her name is Molly Millions, which is a fantastic name.
Yeah.
She's so much more stronger and interesting in the story.
Yeah.
But because of like this entirely
kind of proto Furiosa vibes going on.
A little bit, yeah. She's just like, I'm going to be the biggest and the baddest. And that's kind of what my whole deal is. And he's like, oh, I don't know what ambition is. I'm just like an information mule for corporations, and my life has no meaning whatsoever.
Yeah, it is one of those funny things that you can tell is almost like a Hollywood note, but it works for the movie. Is like, what does Johnny want?
Right.
Oh, he probably wants his memories back. He could he'd get some memories back?
He's probably pretty sad. He doesn't know who he is at all.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, and like what you were saying about like being like the cyberpunk movie that sets the template, like watching it now, I was like, it's very odd because I feel like the reputation is like the movie's like so hard to follow and it's kind of gibberish. And I was like, I completely understand this.
Yeah.
I completely track everything that's going on.
I mean, people have just forgotten how to watch movies, I think.
Right.
I don't know what to say to that one.
But that's the thing is like, it's like so many movies have like taken the blueprint, made it a little more palatable and people can accept it. But like, yeah. And
I also noticed this one time, his speech, like towards the end, spoilers, when he's having like his freak out moment, it's almost the same speech as Cypher in The Matrix. Mm-hmm. Like his like, I want to take bliss, I want ignorance, all that kind of shit. It's like when he's like freaking out towards the end, he's just like, I don't want to do this. Like, I don't want the world on my shoulders. I just want to like live my life. I was like, did they purposely like echo that? Like, I feel like there's even a line that seemed to resonate as the same. Of course, I watched it this morning, but I can't remember the line, of course.
Sure. Yeah. I watched it. I watched it a day ago, and I'm like, we're gonna limp along trying to synopsize it for the podcast.
Yeah.
But
it's a doozy.
Yeah. But yeah, that is also an interesting moment where he's just sort of like, I want laundered shirts.
Yeah.
And it's like, this is fascinating because that's not a cool thing to want.
He's like, I want the ribeye steak or whatever. It's
I guess we could just talk quickly about the story. So we kind of already did, but
a little bit.
But like in a nutshell.
Oh, and I would also say that this reminded me of another batshit insane movie from the 90s that I love called Virtuosity.
Oh,
which I think would make a fantastic double feature, especially with the VR like bullshit.
That's what I was going to say. There's that mid 90s like VR looks like this thing.
You have to visualize the computer stuff, and I will say in this movie, it is the least annoying.
Yeah.
Maybe. I think Lawnmower Man is up there. It's like the top of the like, what the fuck are you even doing? Or maybe even Hackers a little bit.
Sure. Yeah.
But like this is like pretty fun. Like the visualization of the hacker space, it sort of has rules and it's kind of treated like a video game, which is kind of interesting. I don't know.
Yeah.
I kind of dug it.
Yeah, no, and it is one of those things that like, knowing where the internet actually went to see him put on like VR goggles and like gloves to like hack seems like ludicrous, but like, it's also like, well, in this world, I kind of get it. And it's kind of fun that he's like, cool, I'm going to like kind of like solve the puzzle of the code by literally like moving.
There's like literally hand gestures, which is how like augmented reality should kind of sort of works.
Sure.
I mean, not this goofy, but like it has some like logic behind it, and I kind of have to respect that at least a little bit.
Yeah, it's funny. I was going to check out Neuromancer a little bit before this because I guess Molly Millions shows up in that book.
Oh fuck! Have I forgotten that?
But
I gotta revisit that.
But
book.
I didn't really have the time. But I did read a little bit of his intro where he's like essentially saying like the things that work best about like this era of my like cyberpunk stuff is like the stuff I just made up and had no knowledge of the real thing.
Yeah.
And then the stuff that I had a vague knowledge of the real thing is just like hilariously dated.
Yeah.
So like,
but I mean, it to be expected.
Yeah, but and of course, like he's gonna feel self-conscious about it, being told like you are cyberpunk.
Right. Yeah, it's like gigabytes. Really, I can store that on my fucking phone, William Gibson. But yeah, no,
that's gonna make your brain leak.
I think him not knowing what shit is what makes it so special.
Yeah,
like his characters are just like digital warlocks. Like it's basically magic.
Yeah.
But like computers instead. But it's essentially just fucking magic.
Yeah.
It's kind of awesome.
And like the journey of the movie is definitely like just like a noir journey kind of deal. Yeah. Perfect. So yeah, the short story in a nutshell is that Johnny is going to meet this guy who is kind of like brokering deals for him, kind of Ralphie, or like what's his...
He's like to pardon the expression from Cyberpunk 2077, he's just a fixer.
Okay.
He just like makes gigs for other people.
Yeah.
He's like an in-between guy, I guess.
Yeah. Seems like shit's gone awry, so Johnny has decided to pack a shotgun with him because they won't expect it. Shotguns are antiquated, but you know.
So much of that opening is him being like, they're not going to know who I am. They're going to be expecting this button-down guy, and I've got a shotgun in my like case.
Yeah.
It's going to be awesome. Immediately, they're like, "Hey, what's up, Johnny?" He's like, "Fuck, fuck."
Oh yeah, there's a lot more about like plastic surgery and like changing the way you look in the story too. But like,
there seems to be like there's a lot of weird race shit in this book, which is true of life. But like, like people are doing like trendy like race like sculpting.
What is it called? Epicanthic fold.
The fold,
yeah.
But like even so, like the guy, what's his, Ralphie?
Yeah,
he's cut to look like fuck. I wish I could remember the full title. It's
the leader of the band.
The leader of the white Aryan
Christian white Aryan reggae band.
The last band of the race rock. I was like, bro, your mind is incredible.
Yeah.
I guess that's around the corner. We'll get race rock pretty soon, I'm sure.
Yeah. Christian white.
Yeah.
So it's kind of like a facing down Greedo situation. Shit goes awry, but Molly Millions comes. What I forget what is her deal. Like
her deal is his bodyguards, Ralphie's bodyguards. She's like, these guys are ancient. Like, I'm way better than them. Like, I want to be the best bodyguard in like whatever the city is called, like Nighttown.
Sure.
Or I guess, is it Newark? No, they go to Newark.
In the movie. I forget if they named that part of it. Nighttown is kind of like underneath where the low-techs live.
Right.
At the end.
Yeah, that's true.
But
yeah, I think her deal is she just sees an opportunity to like flex in front of like this fixer guy.
Yeah.
Which is like the only true thing that carries over into the movie, essentially.
And she doesn't like his offer. Johnny makes a better offer, so then she backs him up. Which I like to. So wait, is it as they're like fleeing the club, then they encounter the dude with the thumb?
He's like kind of he's in their club or like right behind them.
Okay.
Because he kills Ralphie, right?
Right.
When they're like getting him out of the club.
Yeah.
He just like rips him in half.
Yeah. It introduces this thing which like in the story I was like, this is cool. Yeah. And then when it was in the movie I was like, fuck yeah, it's in the movie.
I always remember that shit. The same shit that's in RoboCop 3, I think.
Oh,
like the laser Garrote. What is it called?
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
It's been too long since I've seen RoboCop 3, but he's got like he can pull kind of like a laser whip out of his thumb.
Yeah, which is
essentially
so fucking sick, unbelievably sick.
Yeah, and in the story, he offs Ralphie because. Is that the deal? Like Ralphie has the code. Yeah, he has the code to unlock the stuff in his head. Because basically, like he's just like, I just want this crap out. If you can't sell it.
Oh yeah, I guess we should go over his job. It's just that he's an information mule.
Yeah,
and he's like,
he's using his brain as storage. But he has. It's like a specific mode. They kind of describe it in different ways in the story and the movie. But like he has a mode he goes into where like they give him the file.
Yeah.
But he doesn't know what it is.
Right.
He doesn't know what the code to get in there is. And, But so in the story, it's more just like he's like, I need to free up the space. We need to dump this file.
Right.
And then
There's more urgency.
in the movie, you can tell they're like, well, there needs to be like a ticking clock.
Mm-hmm.
So in the movie, instead, he uploads a file that's way too big for his brain. Can't handle all those gigs.
And by the way, I love the guy that's like, you got the storage for this? And he's like, yeah, totally. And he's like, because it's real bad if you don't. And he's like, yeah, no problem here. And he's like, because you'll die. And he's like, yeah, no problem, dude. We got it. I'm great. I can't wait to do this. And he's like, okay, this is super important, but okay.
Yeah, in the movie, of course, he does not. Even doubling his max capacity, he does not have enough space for this giant file.
But he does bathroom tai chi to find his center, and then it like gives him like another 24 hours before his brain explodes.
Yeah, that's the funny thing in the movie when he's like traveling and they like basically scan his entire body and they're like, you got an implant. Like the computer's like, you got an implant that's going to kill you in 24 hours. It's like, it's all right. Thanks, man.
Yeah. Okay, cool. Yeah. I think it's the immigration office too. That's like part of the program. Like, Jesus Christ, dude. But yeah, like he hooks up with Molly, and the way the story goes is that they pretty much go straight to the low-tech area, right? There's no... Well, yeah, the story is very sparse.
Because whatever he has in his head, in kind of both versions, the Yakuza, who are basically the criminals, like they've sucked up the mafia, they've sucked up every other underworld entity. It's just the Yakuza are after him. Yeah. And that's what Laser Whip Guy is doing in both.
Who's like so much more menacing in the short story. Yeah. He's just like a stooge that just follows them. Like he's the Terminator essentially.
Yeah. And he's like, well, I don't want to get my head chopped off or sliced into several pieces by this dude. I will follow you, Molly, wherever you will take me.
Yeah. And she takes him basically straight to salvation. And I was trying to I had to reread the fight at the club on the killing floor in the short story. I was trying to get my head around. It's like a sonic death battle. Like I'm so confused.
Yeah,
by how it's described.
It's also kind of like it's high because they have to climb up to it, and it seems like
there's something with the resonation of the sound that can fuck with him. Like it's his downfall because it's like. Yeah. I think it says like a literal death by culture shock, which is kind of really funny.
Yeah.
But yeah, in the story, it's wrapped up very neatly.
Yeah.
And he's like, they don't even stress what he's carrying. That's not even the point.
It's just that they want to get to it and so they can get it out and just tell the Yakuza hey, I'm not going to do anything with this. Just please stop following me.
And it's just okay, maybe. And he lives his life as a low tech, having found purpose.
But the thing that's delightful and is amazing that they kept it in the movie is the way they find the code to get into the file in his brain.
Good old Jones, man.
Is Jones, who is a heroin maybe in the movie also heroin.
Yeah, they don't really go into it.
But we don't get into that. But a heroin addicted dolphin.
a heroin addicted vet, Navy vet dolphin from whatever god awful cyber war that he had to withstand.
Covered in weird armor and transmission technology, and because they call it specifically a squid in the
Oh, yeah.
In the short story, which I guess is a real thing, which
Yeah.
is a kind of like, a detection device that could get in there, get the code, and unlock his brain.
Right. But it could tend to kill people.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, it's very loose. The short story is literally just one idea of like,
Yeah.
this guy does this. He doesn't even know why.
Runs into a couple people.
And he's starting to think, maybe I shouldn't do this. And he decides, yeah, I want to do something else.
And then,
Yeah.
but the resolution is that with the help of the heroin addicted dolphin, he's able to scrape the residue of like other memories so that he can start blackmailing former clients and be like, guess what? I did uncover your file.
Oh, that's right. He partners up with Jones.
Yeah.
And I would love to read that that follow-up story of like a Johnny and Jones blackmailing their way through the post-apocalypse.
And just living high, or I guess Jones is on the ground, but he's just living high in the sky with
he's
the low
definitely
tax.
high, though. Yeah.
Yeah. And the movie is...
the movie diverges heavily. Well, I wouldn't say it diverges.
Because the spirit...
It just adds more of everything.
Yeah, no, the spirit, I would say, is very much the same, but like the plot is much more like a movie.
Right. It's more of all of that plus all the other themes he's like ever like they gave him a blank check, it seems like. They were like, can you just add more Gibson shit in here? And he was like, yeah, I got you.
Yeah. I genuinely am slightly I'm not totally baffled, I guess, but like watching it a couple days ago, I was like, this is a solid movie. I don't understand why this has got like a fiasco reputation, because it's like really solid.
I mean, I've always loved it. So
I'm preaching to the choir, but it is one of those things that like
well, you know, a lot of people hate on Keanu. So there's that.
I think that's fair. I think maybe
this is also his only movie he directed, I think.
Oh, Robert Longo, yeah.
Because I was like looking, I was like, what else has he done? I wonder if it's like similar. I was like, what? He didn't do anything after this?
Yeah, he's like the guy who directed Demolition Man, who's like, I'm just going back to visual art.
Yeah.
I just rather not deal with the Hollywood machine.
I made an awesome movie despite it all, and that's good enough for me.
Yeah.
But yeah, kind of crazy.
Yeah.
So there's that. I get, it's not like if this had Stallone or someone in it, maybe.
I guess that is the thing, is like knowing what Keanu has done since. Like, there's also like maybe a way to or decode Keanu's acting in the movie, because I mean, it's got that Keanu stiffness or whatever you want to call it.
But it sort of does make sense in the terms of this movie, where he's like, he doesn't have a childhood. Yeah. Like that's the core of your being is built upon that, and he doesn't have access to that. So he's just like, I mean, the movie begins with him like in a hotel with like a presumed escort, right?
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm. Yeah, it's just like the blankness totally makes perfect sense.
Yeah,
it's just like he starts off with him and the escort, and it's one of those things that's so funny because then she leaves. She comes up with an excuse, like, I'm going to go get ice. Yeah. And you could tell it's like, no, she's just leaving, because he turns to, he's like, there's a bucket of ice.
But we have ice. But it's like also like, you're the escort in this hellish world. Like, what is that? What are you doing that for?
Right.
You could just be like, I'm done. And I'm sure he'd be like, I get it. Goodbye.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know why she's so bashful about like leaving.
Yeah,
maybe it's like Yelp or like Uber. She has to get a good rating.
Yeah. It's like gotta let him down easy, because who knows if this guy's gonna follow me or something.
But then he makes a video phone call.
Right, that's what I was gonna say. So, to Ralphie, who is played by Udo Kier,
the fantastic Udo Kier.
It is immediate.
Not enough Udo Kier in here, honestly.
Yeah. It's kind of a shame that he's going to have to get laser whipped to death.
Yeah.
But but it's one of those things too where immediately it's just like, why would you ever trust him for half a second? He's Udo Kier.
Yeah.
Of course, like this deal's going to go awry.
And not only that, not only is he Udo Kier, but he's like, I just need one more mission from you. And it's like, oh, buddy, that's got death notice written all over it. Like, no. He's like, you got that upgrade, right? He's like, yeah, totally. He's like, okay, good. Very good.
I forget, is it the promise of a huge payday? Why does he be like, yeah, whatever, my brain.
He basically says like, I'll stop bothering you, and it'll be a huge payday. Oh, I think it'll pay for the correct surgery for him to finally get the shit out of his brain.
And get some memories back.
Because we're not really clear how the circumstance in which he gets it, but it's implied that he made a choice, like in a bad place, and had to live with this basically ever since.
Yeah. The understanding of the way his courier storage is that it's just like, well, we deleted certain gigabytes of his actual memories.
Yeah.
And then to make room for gigabytes of whatever files we want to stick in there.
Yeah. And he never gets to know what it is. So, but yeah, he makes the video phone call, and he's like, "I just need you for one more job." And he's like, "Okay, like I'll meet you or whatever, or I'll meet the clients, right?"
Yeah.
Which is a little bit different from the story, because like I kind of miss that. Like this is like a different version of the character, right?
Mm-hmm.
Like that guy is way more prepared, way more grizzled. This guy is like basically aimless. And so he's just like, okay, I'll meet the clients. But like when he gets to the hotel, he's like Johnny business. He's got like his briefcase and shit.
He does know he's like, I'm going to put this, motion detector on the door.
Yeah.
I'm
going to say hello to the Shining Kids cameo or whatever the fuck that is. When he gets to the hotel, he's like, he looks in like the fishbowl.
Oh, yeah.
And there's like a kid, and he's like, oh, hey, what's up, kid? And the kid is like, oh, there's two of them. And he like, before he can like think about that, he's like, oh, I got to go.
Yeah. That's got to.
It's so weird, dude.
That's got to mean something to somebody, but it's just like.
I was thinking, vaguely maybe he's trying to reclaim like his childhood innocence because he has no access to it. So he sees a kid. It's like a nice thing. I guess if you want to get film school bro about it, like it's probably something like that.
No, you're right. It probably is supposed to be tied to his like lost childhood.
Because like even when he looks through the fishbowl, like his head is like blown up and it looks like gigantic.
Right.
So it's like, okay, this is brain stuff.
Yeah, this is thematic.
This is thematic, bro. Message. Are you getting it, bro?
Message. He goes up to the room. It's not the normal like underworld client. He's like, these guys are fucking nerds.
Yeah. They pull guns on him. He makes a joke that he's delivering pizza.
Yeah.
So we know that he's cool. He's used to this kind of shit.
Yeah.
Then he places like the motion detector on the door.
Yeah.
And then he kind of gives them the lowdown of what he's going to do as a question if he has like the memory capacity, which we all know that he does not have.
Yeah.
So he has to lie like 3 or 4 times to be like, yeah, it's good.
Well, yeah, because literally the scene before, he's in the elevator putting the thing in that's like, okay, your memory has been doubled to 160.
Yeah.
Nothing more than 160 or shit will go awry.
Yeah, and they're like, you're going to need 300 something. And he's like, oh, cool, yep, got it. Totally, yeah.
I mean, to be fair, it does seem like they're picking up on, okay, you're lying, but you understand.
Yeah.
You'll fucking die.
Yeah, but it's
no,
like...
No, but that's not a problem. Why would it be a problem?
Right. But it's like, if you think he's lying, like... But I guess everyone in that room is desperate.
Yeah.
So they all know the score, but they're choosing to make the bad choice because they don't have a choice.
Yeah.
Like,
because when it's revealed, like, what they're doing... Like, you get it. They're like, this is for the good of all.
Yeah.
And we're going to be murdered probably. Right. And
he's like, I get to be a real boy after this.
Right.
So this is like a win-win for everybody.
Yeah.
But then it explains the process of the memory thing.
Yeah.
And instead of using because I think in the story, Ralphie has like, it's just his name or some shit, right?
Yeah. It was
like
just
the password.
It was it was just the name of the band, like Christian White and the R.E.M. reggae band.
Lacks so much originality, of course.
Of course, it was your favorite fucking band.
Which is, it's very funny for him to go through that life or death situation and the password be that fucking dumb.
Yeah.
I do love that joke.
Yeah.
But in this, it's like they use random pictures from a television as sort of like a cipher for like unlocking the memories, which I think is just kind of cool.
Yeah, it's a much
very cyberpunk, very visually cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I also like too, because like clearly they changed the channel because when he walks into the room, it's like a Bogart movie.
Right.
But suddenly the images are like
it should be 3 pictures of Bogart is the password.
Right. Instead, it's like an anime robot. A few other things. Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, so like while he's doing the upload, they have a device to like take pictures of the TV, so that way that will be the code.
Yeah.
They're going to fax the thing spits out a printout of the 3 images, and they're going to fax that classic 1990s will always have fax machines situation.
And you know what? Having had to use a fax for the first time in like 30 years, they weren't incredibly wrong.
Yeah.
FedExes and Kikos are out there still.
Oh, yeah.
But yeah, in hotels, like, nah, I don't really think so.
But it is interesting, too, because it's like basically a little mini baby fax that's in the phone.
Yeah. Because it's like the mini CD era. Because like even like the information's on like the mini CD.
Yeah,
but it's got cool like cyberpunk shit.
Yeah,
on top of it.
little 3-inch disc. Exactly. Yeah. That's where we're going. Yeah. What?
That's my band name in college.
That's also
little
like
3-inch disc.
That's also in like the movie of Rising Sun, where like all the security footage, it's on these little discs.
Yeah.
Oh, it's so Japanese and futuristic.
It's so cool, man.
This is what we're all going to
do. Do you get it yet? Yeah. But yeah, the code mechanism, I thought it was really cool. And it's like used pretty well throughout the movie.
But in the midst of transmitting the info, so he immediately feels the effects of like, I've got too much shit in my head, has to run to the bathroom.
Yeah.
And while the dudes are starting to fax the code to Newark, which is one of the free cities. There's like free Beijing, free Newark.
Which I have to say, as a child, I thought Newark was like some future. I thought it was some future blending of New York and whatever. I thought it was like all those areas of New York. To come to find out that it's just part of New Jersey was so deeply upsetting to me in later life. Because I thought it was such a cool future-sounding word for a city. Yeah. Anyways,
and maybe that's the appeal. Like where is William Gibson from? Is he?
I think he's British, right? Yeah.
Oh, I don't know. Okay.
London town.
Yeah, maybe
something like that.
But yeah, in the same way, maybe it's like Newark sounds great.
Yeah.
I've never been to New Jersey.
Yeah, it must be a spectacular free city.
It's close to the water. That's all we need.
That's all we need.
Okay, so he's in the bathroom. He's like, brain. His nose is bleeding. The Tai Chi thing you describe.
Bathroom Tai Chi will fucking fix your whole goddamn day.
But his motion detector's starting to go off. Oh shit! Yakuza henchman, dude with laser whip thumb, is coming to wreak some havoc.
Yep. And they just start. They don't even really announce themselves. They just start killing people.
Yeah.
Just immediately just killing everyone in the room.
Yeah. And the guy like rips the code out of the thing so it doesn't totally transmit.
Right.
He tries to burn it, but like it doesn't totally burn. So the Yakuza get part of the code.
Yeah. Which do you know his name? I don't know. I think he has the name of the movie, yeah?
Which guy?
The thumb.
Oh, yeah. I think it's Shinji, right?
Yes, that's right. Yeah.
Yeah, I wonder about that.
Because in the story, he's just kind of menacing. He's just a nameless goon. But I think that sounds right. It's something like that, if not that.
Yeah. Okay. Let me just check so that way the phone in my brain is hung up. Shinji, Johnny Mnemonic. Yeah, my phone is...
Got to get on that Wi-Fi, dude.
Dennis Akiyama. Okay, who is Dennis Akiyama?
Who is he really?
Who are you, Dennis Akiyama? Oh, he's a lot of voice actor. Oh, he's Canadian. Okay. So maybe that's part of it. He has a Canadian accent that Takeshi Kitano is dissing.
Takeshi, yeah. I wonder if that's like a thing that happened on the day where he's not acting. He's just like, I can't. Your accent's garbage. No.
Oh wow, yeah. He's basically in a bunch of like Canadian action movies. He plays a pharmacist in Dead Ringers. He's a professor in Extreme Measures. He's in Space Truckers. He's
Space Truckers. Man, I got to revisit that one.
Yeah. So done some voiceover. Yeah. Worked in a lot of things that have shot in Canada. Of course, he's playing a Chinese gentleman in Kung Fu: The Legend Continues. Anyhow, all right. That was fun. That's why the internet's there, just to...
That's true.
Just to have fun stuff to look up.
Yeah.
Wait, how does Johnny get out of there? Does he?
Well, like henchman _2 bald guy comes in, and he basically just tosses him like a sack of flour into like the bathroom like shower.
Yeah.
It's like immediately henchman status revoked.
Right.
And then he kind of like he starts to like apparently they don't really hear that, and he sachets out of the bathroom, and then he sees like part of the code, and I think he tries to go for it.
Mm-hmm.
And then Baldy like attacks him from behind. Like the laser thumb guy like starts going for him, and then he like body tosses like Baldy again and just like leaves. And they're like, "Go get him!"
Yeah, and then shit, you're gonna remember this a lot better than me.
Well, I just watched it hours, and I've seen it many times. Yeah, so like the laser thumb henchman is only distracted because his one of his other henchmen is like attacking a woman and doing very poorly at it. And so like that's kind of used as like a distraction for him to just run.
Yeah.
So they're like, go get him. And then like it cuts to the elevator, and he comes off the elevator having changed somehow completely into like, what is that, like a future priest garb?
Yeah.
And he's like hands behind his back, like no man can hurt me, just walking out patiently as they run by.
Because he just calmly walks away.
It's like pretty sick.
Yeah.
So he's way more competent in the movie when it comes to his area of things.
Yeah.
Like fighting per se is not his strong suit, which is why he hooks up with well, she's not Molly in the movie, she's
just like Jane.
Yeah, something like that, right?
Yeah.
Jane. Which is like Molly Million, just such an excellent name.
Jane, yeah.
Yeah.
Why I wonder if that's one of those things where he's like, hey, if we ever make a the William Gibson cinematic universe, I want to like Molly Millions.
I'm saving Molly
to not be bullshit. I want her to not be the one that's like, hey, what's your deal? Explain it to me.
Yeah,
which is kind of what Jane has to do,
basically. So yeah, like he leaves.
But yeah, okay, so that's when he bounces and goes to Newark, and Shinji has to report to. Takeshi is playing Takahashi.
Yeah.
And there's also the, I don't know if it starts immediately, but there's the thing where like Takahashi's computer keeps having like this weird spectral woman's face appear and be like, don't let
every piece of cyberpunk anything is in this movie. It's like living beyond the flesh. Boom, it's in there too.
Yeah, she's a ghost in the machine, my friend.
Yeah.
Let's see.
But I'm trying to remember, like, because even I get a little mixed up because he gets double crossed twice, like back to back.
Yeah, so he goes to Newark. He does meet up with Ralphie, and Ralphie's like, "Ha! Guess what? I want you for the Yakuza."
But that's the second time, isn't it? Or is that the first time? No, you're right. That is the first time.
Yeah.
Well, he goes to the black cowboy dude. I'm trying to remember which. I genuinely can't remember which comes first. He goes to the black cowboy dude, and that's where he meets Ice-T, because he runs into Baldy again.
Yeah,
and I want to say he does that first, because he runs into Baldy, and I forget the black cowboy name, but he's like, he sold me out, and he's like, yeah, sorry about it. I'm like, what's going on with that guy? I want to know, like, how do they know each other? I want to say that one comes first.
Okay,
because he gets double crossed by that guy who will now be known as Black Cowboy, because I don't know his name.
Yeah, I'm trying to find it.
I don't even know if I think they do say it. It's got to be something like Tex or something. But yeah, he meets that guy. He gets double crossed. Like Baldy is there trying to redeem himself, and he immediately breaks out, clowns him by being prepared again, like assuming he would be double crossed. Like he says something like, "It's time for you to die," and he's like, "The time?" And he like looks at his watch, and it sets off a bomb that's behind him. Johnny Mnemonic is always prepared, until later, in which he's not prepared at all. Right. But yeah, he sets off that bomb, And then Ice-T and his like young ward are like watching it all take place.
Right.
And that kid makes a noise, and so Baldy shoots him by accident, and he falls down, he dies, and then Johnny uses that as a distraction to like get the bald guy. And then the black cowboy guy comes out also, and Ice-T kills him, and then they're like, yo, I'm like the low-tech guy, but like I don't care who the fuck you are. Like, my buddy just died. Oh, you killed that guy. We're even.
Yeah, no. Yeah, okay. I remember the part where he's just like, we're even. Yeah. Leave me the fuck alone.
Leave me alone. And he's like, okay, whatever. And then he goes
I'm sure you won't come back in the story, Ice-T, but yeah.
Yeah, it is sort of oddly very convenient. Whereas in the short story, she takes him directly to him, specifically to meet him and Jones. But he just kind of happens upon him, which is like...
But I do kind of like it because it suggests that there's always low techs sort of in the periphery.
Yeah.
Like...
Yeah, their whole thing is like observing people to make sure they don't come on their turf and all kinds of reasons, I'm sure. But then after that, that's when he goes to Udokir to get double-crossed again. Okay.
Sorry, I'm looking at the Wikipedia breakdown, and clearly they're like, we don't need all these episodes. We'll just jump to the main.
There's a lot in this fucking thing.
Yeah,
that's like just like constant world building shit going on at all times. Very fascinating fucking movie.
And so Jane has come to Ralphie at that point to sort of like be like, I want to work for you.
Yeah,
and then no. Also, like the description, like his bodyguards are also like weirder and more interesting in the movie because in the book it's kind of like his bodyguard is like kind of like a pretty boy, blonde boy kind of thing.
They're kind of,
and in the movie they're kind of like supermodels or something.
Yeah.
Like,
I think in the story, in my head they're basically, because it says like you can't really tell which one's was a boy or whatever.
Oh, right.
I think they're literally like sculpting each other to look like each other.
Oh yeah. So there is that vibe, I guess, between them, but
yeah,
right.
It's treated more as like a fluid gender thing in the movie.
Yeah,
for practical reasons, probably.
Right.
But also kind of interesting in our current landscape.
Whereas it's in the story, it's more of even like a Genesis Peorage like surgery to like create the body you want to exist in kind of thing. Like anyhow,
which is like what a curious thing to like not even touch on in the movie. In the movie, there's just hot goons. It's essentially it.
Yeah, some hot goons.
But we're introduced to Jane.
But so then she's like, she ends up essentially spying on the double cross where they're going to. Is that when they're intending to like basically like cyber like or not cyber cryogenically freeze his head?
I think they're just going to chop it off. Yeah, I think they are going to freeze it though.
Yeah, because I feel like they have like a cryogenic vat to the side, and then there's like, cool, we're about to chop off your head.
Yeah,
it goes because he's like, you need the information. He's like, we just need your head. And we don't need you to be attached to it.
Most of this by being jealous that she doesn't have work as a bodyguard,
right?
And then seeing them drag him off into a room. I wish I could remember the bartender's name. It's like something reminiscent of his like bionic hand. It's like Claw or something, or Chopper.
Oh yeah.
Because he's like a really interesting,
he has
like
a great
nothing
scene
character, but he has a fantastic scene later. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh.
It's like Chopper or Chip or.
Oh shit!
Or I don't know.
All right, I'm gonna have to go from Wikipedia to IMDb because you're right. That character has a great name.
But yeah, like she spies the double cross about to happen while talking to the bartender.
Yep.
And then she sees them dragging him off in the middle. They're in like a middle of like a club, some sort of just generic, vague cyberpunk club where there's opera. There's an opera singer,
right?
And there's like new metal played by, or not new metal. There's just like general metal played.
His name
as the accompaniment.
His name is Hooky.
Hooky. I knew it was. Chopper was close.
Yeah. But I mean, considering he's got a fake hand. Yeah, Hooky. Yeah. Oh, this guy's got a black and white photo. He must have been an old timer.
Oh, deceased. R.I.P. Hooky.
R.I.P. Hookie.
Yeah, while conversing with Hookie, she sees the double cross starting to take place, and so she like pops in behind the scenes, and then we cut to the back room in which like they just have the storage room fucking surgery that they're about to do.
Yeah,
and Laser Whip shows up again, or Thumb Whip.
Yep,
Thumb Laser Whip.
Thumb Laser Whip
Senior shows up.
That's my father's name,
and he's like, I'm just gonna. The Pennsylvania Thumb Whips. Yeah, he's like basically going to do the same double cross that happened to him earlier, but like for real this time. But then Jane pops in and like basically fucks up the whole situation. Mm-hmm. And much like in the story, he pitches to her as like, I'll pay you more if you just get me out of here. And she's like, in her mind, she's like, oh, finally a fucking paying gig.
Yeah.
So she like takes it. But he ends up like helping her as much as she helps him, like almost throughout the entire movie.
Yeah.
It's like, it feels like a very Hollywood thing where it's like everything that she does, he also does.
Mm-hmm.
And like they're basically helping each other constantly.
Yeah.
I guess to facilitate the quote unquote budding romance.
Yeah. Which is, you know,
it could make more sense.
Yeah, it's not that like this like there can be no romance in my like sci-fi action movie.
Yeah,
but it doesn't. It feels very wedged in.
It feels wedged in, but like all the ingredients are that like them literally helping each other out. They're both, it turns out, dying from like technology aided bullshit.
Yeah, one of those things that is. Like when it starts is like, oh, this might be a mess, is that the movie does open with just like paragraphs of text to try to explain like
that paragraph. I meant to print it out and recite it. I fucking forgot. That opening crawl is incredible.
Yeah.
It is just the most William Gibson shit of all time.
But it also is like one of those things where it's like, okay, nobody's going to understand this world. You really got to like explain to us what NAS is, who low techs are, blah, blah. Yeah. And it's also one of those things where they're laying out all this shit that's going to hit in like 45 minutes. So of course you've forgotten by that point.
But it's also all that shit is explained in the movie. Like the crawl is very unnecessary.
Right.
Maybe it's not his. Maybe it was like a producer choice.
That's what I'm saying. Like, I mean, maybe he did.
He definitely wrote it.
Yeah.
There's no question in my mind he didn't write that. And he's like, fine, whatever. I'll just do some wild shit.
Yeah. But so it is set up that there's this thing, NAS, which, what is it short for?
It's like neurological, fuck. It basically doesn't matter.
Yeah. No,
it's just, it's...
Well, I watched
it's Wi-Fi AIDS.
Yeah, no, this is...
that's what it is.
It is Wi-Fi AIDS.
That's essentially
But it is funny, in the new Naked Gun movie, at the beginning they find...
Oh, did you see it?
Yeah.
What'd you think?
It's fun.
Okay.
But in the very beginning, they grab this thing, and on it is written, it's a PLOT device. And I was like, wow, perfect.
That's pretty good.
That's
pretty good, yeah.
So the NAS is a PLOT device for sure. So Jane is like afflicted with the NAS. Right. So they go to this doctor she knows, or this guy she knows who used to be a doctor.
Yeah.
Who's like a... What would you call... I mean, he's a doctor.
He's just Henry Rollins, man.
He's Henry Rollins.
He's always Henry Rollins.
And he's acting his ass off. This might be
he's pretty great.
One of his best, like straight up best performances on screen. Like he knows the stuff, and so he helps Jane with her NAS. Yeah. So she's not like overcome with
right. Oh, I think before they go to him, don't they go? They do the heist thing, right?
Wait, which heist thing?
Where they just like pop into the electronics store to like hack into cyberspace.
Is that before that? Okay.
I can't remember. That's crazy. I just watched this movie.
You watched it this morning. I watched it a day ago, and I'm having trouble keeping it.
Well, it's because a lot of the scenes could happen in different orders, and not much would change.
Yeah, no, I think you're... Cause
I think they break into that place first.
Yeah, and he says the immortal line, "I need a computer."
Yes. And she's like, "How do you know how to do this?" He's like, "I had a summer gig as a B&E." It's like, okay, you don't remember your childhood, but okay, funny joke. So I think, God, I can't remember. I think that comes first.
Okay.
Because I want to say Spider is so essential to the story because like once we meet Spider, it all starts to like add up.
Yeah.
So I think they go to that like random like future Best Buy. No, it's more of a radio show. It's like a future radio show.
Sure. Yeah.
That has all their shit just like ready to go.
Yeah.
And he's like trying to find out, I think where to like sell the information to, or just anyone to get out of his head. So I think he's trying to find the actual pharmaceutical company.
You're right, because he's going through the files to see like who was the fax supposed to be sent to, so that they can figure out where to go.
Yeah, he hacks into the hotel in a kind of cool and stupid way.
Yeah, because he's got the VR goggles and he's got the hands or the gloves that are like
and he's like shifting the Jumanji Fifth Element style like puzzle to like hack into the fucking hotel. It's like sure, might as well be that. And then it like
better than Lines of Code, certainly.
So much better than Lines of Code. And then they send like a virus hacker at him, right? And there's like I've meant to look up who played that like cyberspace hacker that he knows, because I was like, this guy is super interesting. I kind of want to know what he's done. But he like runs into like a random hacker buddy in cyberspace who's like, I think he's like, I know a guy that owns a board on this side of town, so like he'll help me out. And then he's like, through that guy, he learns that they're both getting hacked, and he's like, you fucking burned me, Johnny. So, like, essentially that scene is sort of pointless, but it is cool. They learn – that's not true. They learn information. They learn who the recipient was.
I trying to vaguely remember. Someone is named Strike. Was it maybe Strike?
That's Strike, yeah. His buddy Strike.
He only has one other credit in a jazz drama called Giant Steps with Billy D. Williams. Anyhow.
Hey, man, one and done.
Yeah.
The whole point of the scene is to find out who was the recipient of the fax.
Right.
And it's Dr. Allcome, which is like obviously not a real person, but they treat it as a real person for like a good portion of the movie.
Right.
And I think on the way to like their next location, she has a freak out.
Yeah.
And then he learns that like, oh, she's got quote unquote the black shakes, or there's like a whole bunch of like slang terms for it,
right?
That was always fascinating.
Yeah.
So she freaks out. And she's like, take me to Spider. Oh, that's right. He makes a deal with the pharmaceutical rep or pharmaceutical company because he's like, you guys, this is where it came from.
Oh, they figured out.
Like,
yeah, they figured out. They figured out whose files it is.
He figured out who files it was and who it was sent to, and he's like, "Well, I don't know who that person is, so I'll go to the person who made it." And he's like, "Oh, I'll make a deal with them." And in on the way to him going to this deal, she starts freaking out, and he has to decide whether or not to help her or to just help himself, and he decides to help her.
Yep.
Yeah. Spoiler alert: he's a good guy.
Johnny.
Turns out Johnny's a good dude.
Johnny.
He's also dying, but he's got to take time out of his day to help someone who's also dying as well.
Yeah.
So she keeps screaming, "Spider, take me to Spider." So he takes her to Spider, and then just Henry Rollins just being Henry Rollins like to the 10th degree, dude.
Yeah.
It's so excellent.
Yeah.
What a sweet like.
But also like
black market doctor.
One of those things that seems like a little bit like ridiculous maybe in the 90s is like, it's the information overload, it's killing us kind of thing.
Yeah.
And like nowadays it's like, it really does feel like the information overload is killing us. Yeah. Like, son of a bitch.
Turns out I was right. He's treating her with like muscle relaxants or something like that and some other thing to like help her. And he's like, what do you think causes all this? And he's like, it's all this shit, man. It's all this fucking information, man. We did it to ourselves. But you know what's crazy? We still need the fucking shit. It's paraphrasing, of course, but it's a great moment. Where he's like, this sucks because we still need it.
This is William Gibson's award-winning script. No,
just kidding. That's another time where Keen Ivory Wayans could come in the same message because it's so clear. It's so clear what's happening. But yeah, during that, then he's like, after his like little tirade, and he's like helping her. He's like, hey, by the way, who the fuck are you?
Yeah. And
he's like, oh, I got this situation too, and it's like he starts to like realize that like. That he is connected to what, like, we don't know this yet. Yeah. But Spider realizes at this point, it's like, oh, this is connected to the shit that I'm also doing.
Yeah.
Because he finds
as part of the underground.
Yeah, as part of the underground, trying to cure this, like, I guess it's a disease or a syndrome. It's hard to say what it's really classified as. But he's like, oh, yeah, there's some shit in your head. Like, I can try and get it out, but, like, I don't know, man. I gotta have to be really lucky to get this shit out.
In theory, there should be like a nice, smooth removal process with the code and everything, but we don't have the code. I can probably get it out uncorrupted. You will have no motor skills anymore, but like,
is that something you want to do? Would you be cool with that?
He's like, no, man. I want to be alive. He's like, well, you're on the verge of dying, and also BT Dubs, you have the cure for what is killing Jane.
Yeah. And half the fucking world.
And half the world,
I mean, that sucks. I still don't want to die, though.
Right.
Yeah.
It reminded me, like, this is jumping ahead a little bit, but it reminded me of, I also saw the new Jurassic World movie.
Oh, wow.
Which is also, the premise is the whole reason they're going to Jurassic, the Jurassic.
Yeah, what's their bullshit reason this time?
Is to get, like, dinosaur DNA that can be used to synthesize drugs that will cure like 5 diseases that are like
don't
whatever.
All the corporations have the dino DNA? Like what? Just make some more, dude.
But so that's the thing. So that's the thing at the end is like, wait, are you gonna give it to the corporations? Are you gonna put it in the like open space so anyone can synthesize it and we can have a cure?
Yeah.
And it's kind of that same thing where it's like, are you going to give the file in your head that has the cure back to the corporation, or are you going to give it to the open internet?
Yeah, and he's like, I think the corporation, because like I get to live, I think.
Yeah, money would be nice too.
And also at this point, Takahashi is hiring a ringer because his henchmen keep failing him. So he's like, oh, you know what? I've got just the guy.
Oh, yeah,
I've got just the guy to take care of this problem, and it is Super Jesus assassin Dolph Lundgren.
Yeah. Man, Dolph is so good.
Yeah, dude.
As super and like he literally thinks he's Jesus.
Yeah.
He's
cybernetic Jesus.
He's unstoppable. It's also it's also funny when he's like, brutalizing the information out of Hookie. Before he does, he like quotes the Bible and then he's like, Isaiah 18:2. He's like, oh, Isaiah, nice to meet you. I'm Hookie.
Yeah. And it's like, no, Hookie, no, read the room, man. And just immediately nail through the hand. Or no, he freezes his hand.
Yeah.
And Hookie's just like, why? He like shatters it and then he fucking nails him to like the wall or whatever.
Yeah. He does love a good crucifixion.
Yes, he does.
Jesus.
He does it like 3 times, I think. Yeah, he does it 3 times. But yeah, so like he sends Super Jesus on the hunt. And so from Hookie we learned that like, oh, she was talking about Spider, so like it's probably something with that. So like as they're trying to figure this shit out with Spider, Super Jesus shows up after they like failed to like get into the information for the first time, and he's like, I don't know, we got to do something else. And as they're leaving, like Super Jesus attacks and they like narrowly get out of there, and they're like, who the fuck was that? And he's like, you don't even want to know. And there's also like random scenes of like the low-techs having seen him coming and be like, who's this guy? And he's like, oh, don't worry about him, just no one get near him. He's so fucked up.
Yeah. Johnny and Jane have theoretically been running for a while.
Yeah.
But like then he like starts, cutting into Henry Rollins or whatever, and they can hear the yell.
Yeah.
They like turn around and like, oh fuck, all right, and just keep running.
Yeah, this movie is constantly throwing henchmen at them.
Yeah.
Henchman after henchman. Oh, but that's after they get to like the super underground.
Right.
Yeah,
and we understand, and he reveals the very obvious. Dr. Allcombe is not a person; it's the underground.
Yeah.
Dr. Allcombe is what we used to say in the ER to not freak people out, to be like, everyone come.
Yeah.
Like shit's hitting the fan.
Right.
But, yeah. Dr. Allcombe to the emergency room or whatever.
So yeah, like we see like a bunch of dying people in gurneys and shit in this like it's massive, dude. It's like it's a crazy, it's like massive triage center. He gives them that speech. Dolph Lundgren shows up again. Spider, being the fucking dope ass dude he is, throws his body at the situation so that they can escape.
Yeah.
He's torture victim number 2, crucifixion victim number 2.
Yeah.
We hear screams as they like run into the tunnels, and then they're like, he's like trying to like relax, and he's like, no, we don't have time. We got to get out of here. We got to keep moving.
Oh yeah. Like there is like he passes out.
Yeah.
Has a brief flash, like a non-linear flash of childhood. Wakes back up and he's like, "You let me sleep?"
Yeah. He's like, "What the fuck? We gotta go."
You know, I only got like so many hours to live, right? Like, come on.
And so this is like a weird choice at this point because it is basically, I think, a shortcut reason to get all the concerned parties at the same location. Mm-hmm. But she's like, I'm basically going to take you to Jones. I think that's because Spider mentions like Jones is the only help for you or whatever, only person that can help you. And like she's like, I know Jones.
Yeah, like they don't get into the squid of the short story to be like why Jones would be able to decode you or whatever. But yeah. So
like, and at that point he just lets I think they're called Pharmacon or something. It's always he lets them. He's like, "Hey, I'm gonna be here. Like, I guess if they fail, like, just come, you fix it. I guess."
Right.
And she's just like, "You sure that's a good idea?" And he's like, "Yeah, I don't have any other choice." She's like, "They're gonna be really mad when they find out." It's like, yeah, a lot of people died as a result of this decision. Like, I don't know why. I guess he's just like, if they all are at the same location, one of them can help me.
Yeah.
Or kill me, whichever comes first, I guess.
We'll hedge all the bets. Yeah.
Yeah. And then we learned that the Pharmacon CEO is just literally a digital puppet for Takahashi.
Yeah.
Who literally has like when his hand recoils, like the guy playing the Pharmacon head, like literally recoils like he's a puppet.
Yeah,
and it's like, why would a digital asset need to do that?
It's
so funny.
It's such a fun gag though. So like he's got his little hand flapping.
He's got the Kermit hand, and then he just takes it away and he just collapses.
Right.
So fucking funny. So fucking funny.
Yeah.
So yeah, that like they're basically determined to go back to the Low-Techs because that's where Jones is. Turns out that the helpful Ice-T he met earlier is the leader of the Low-Techs.
Oh, yeah. Interesting.
Right.
So he does come back.
He does come back. And then they basically decide like, oh yeah.
And they do make, you know, it's not as elaborate as the world described in the short story of like this sort of like webbing in the higher reaches of a geodesic dome.
Oh yeah, they're in the story. They're climbing up like bleachers of like decaying football like stadiums and shit.
Yeah,
and they're on like kind of in my head like some sort of like dilapidated dome situation with like the very edge of it.
Yeah.
And instead of that, for reasons because of money,
right?
They're like, what if it's a dope fucking unconnected bridge,
right?
And they just own the entire fucking bridge. Also kind of sick.
Yeah, it's still in the sky, but it's a bridge.
It's a bridge.
But actually, one thing
they are what bridges man and technology, dude.
That was definitely
a
moment I had in I had watching, especially that section when they come up into like the Low-Tech's lair, is I was just like, this is fucking great because it's all real. There's no like digital extensions to like make this a huge set. This is a huge fucking set with real fucking extras back for like hundreds of feet.
Yeah.
And it's like, it was just kind of like an old person moment of like, in my day, we used to make a set.
We used to build stuff.
It would be real funky looking, but it would be good.
And when you did CG, it looked so stupid you always knew.
Right. You would do it for going inside the computer.
It was only for going inside computers we use computer stuff for. Yeah. God, I love all the I love the dumb computer shit.
It really worked for me in this. Like
it really does.
It is like if you have
I'm
in your
curious
mind
what it looks like in black and white, though.
Yeah,
I'm
that
curious.
is interesting. It is one of those things like if you in your mind don't know what to expect, but you have like a vision of like 90s VR. Yeah, it's no better than that.
Yep.
It is 100% the 90s VR look.
Yeah.
That every movie and every TV show and everything had in the 90s. It's like, this is as much processing power as we got.
Yeah.
In theory, there's been a Jurassic Park at this point, but they're not giving us those computers.
They did some crazy shit that no one else can do. So we're not doing anything close to that.
We don't have, not Screaming Mad George, but what are the weird computer tech guys.
Oh,
that they
yeah.
had. Anyhow.
So, yeah, Johnny makes a call to the bad guys.
Yep.
It turns out the actual bad guys.
Right.
He's like, I'm going to be here. And they're like, cool, see you then. And they go.
They're like, we're not corporate. We're the Yakuza. Ha, ha, ha.
Yeah. But they meet up with Ice Cube and the crew, the low-tech crews.
Ice-T.
Oh, did I say Ice Cube?
I'm
thinking of War of the Worlds, dude. I just saw that trailer, and I'm like, oh, have you seen that trailer?
No.
Oh, buddy. Do you know about it?
I've heard tell of the trailer, but I've not seen it yet. No.
Yeah, it's just found footage War of the Worlds. I don't know what the fuck anyone involved was thinking. He did all his scenes in the afternoon, I'm convinced. Anyways,
Sure.
that's why I said Ice Cube.
Yeah.
I do know they're different people.
Of course.
I also got to watch that soon. It's just in my mind, apparently.
I mean, all of our screenings are going to turn into the Ice-T screening series. Like next year we'll do oh my God, the game one, Surviving the Game.
Oh, Surviving the Game.
Because it's
Hell
the
yeah.
most dangerous game, of course. Yeah.
Yeah, let's make it a trilogy. Ice-T, they meet Ice-T, and he's like, yeah, we can try and help you, you know. He's kind of pretty chill about it. He's like, hey, man, you got the cure for like a real big problem. But whatever you want to do is cool with me, man. And he's like, okay. And he's like, I guess I want to try and get it out. And he's like, all right, let's go talk to Jones. And he points to the fucking dolphin in a tank. And, of course, he's just like, the fucking fish? What?
I love that he just keeps calling it a fish. And then Jane's like,
clearly
mammal?
Hates it. Yes.
Mammal?
Yeah, Jones is obviously very offended by being called a fish.
But also Jones has the power to, like, control like a
it's
dish
like
that
like
can
an
like
electromagnetic pulse or something.
Create vibrations that like fuck him up for a second. He's like, it's a mammal. He's a mammal. Don't make him mad.
And then immediately calls him a fish again anyways, having learned nothing.
Right.
So yeah, they do a bunch of techno babble nonsense about like how they're going to solve it.
Basically Jones is going to go into something to find the other parts of the code, because I think they have like one image from the code.
They have
somehow.
one image, and they're going to try and decipher the other ones. And as they start, it seems like that probably would have worked, but as they start to do that, the fucking guys he called show up and just start bombing people. Yeah. They just start hitting them with like, it's the low-techs that accidentally bomb.
Right. Like someone gets killed and accidentally, so then he pushes the lever that drops a bomb car down on like, it's like, that's my bud.
I know.
And then she just starts shooting rockets into the
indiscriminately. And then a lot of people die. And then like half the bridge shifts. And so like it like stops the process of Jones doing his magic.
But I do like as silly as that is, I do like that it is just like the pettiness of one soldier with too many rockets is basically their problem then.
Very realistic, honestly. Super realistic. Because they were doing stealth up until that point. Yeah. Like they were stealth killing people, and then like that dude drops a bomb and kills her buddy, and it's just all hell breaks loose.
She's just like, fuck it.
Yeah. Ice-T has to like shoot her with a fucking bow and arrow.
Yeah, crossbow.
A crossbow,
yeah.
It disrupts the process.
That is one of the things that is they don't like really talk about it in the movie, but in the story is kind of like they're low techs, but like clearly they're using some technology. So it is funny that they're the low techs, so they have crossbows instead of like
And it also in the short story, low tech is also like like lower human, like because they have like a lot of canine, like literal canine
like
teeth
they've had surgically implanted canines.
So they're trying to not be as human, or I guess lower than human if you want to think of it that way.
Sure.
Low tech. So it's instead of that we get crossbows,
right?
Which is another money thing, and also I would have been a second movie in a row for Ice-T having incredibly weird fucking teeth to talk through. So maybe that's the reason why he was like, I'm not doing that shit again.
He's like, cool, love to be the head of the resistance again, not putting weird shit on my face.
I'm not putting weird shit in my face again. Sorry. I'll do a face tattoo.
Yeah, I was going to say, you can put a little anarchy symbol right above my nose. But
give me the Charlie Manson position tattoo.
Right.
Choose your symbol. I don't care.
Yeah. Anarchy is definitely the best choice of those. But
better than a Nazi swastika, yes.
Yeah. Even probably better than hammer and sickle, because then you just start thinking like, wait, what? Is this a communist? Well, anyhow.
Exactly. Which I guess, you don't really get into the political atmosphere of the low-techs.
Right.
Like he's their leader, but like in what capacity, Mm. Anyways.
Is it a cell structure? Anyhow,
yeah. Do they have gavels and powdered wigs?
Yeah, parliamentary procedure and whatnot.
Yeah. So like it stops the process with Jones, and then it just has like a bunch of like random paired up fights,
right? Like you do at the end of an action movie.
Because even Dolph Lundgren shows up here too.
Yeah,
and he's like wrecking all kinds of shit, and it's weird the pairings of like people that fight each other.
Yeah.
Because like Johnny is like almost a part of all of them when he really does. I was like, this is the moment for Jane.
Yeah.
Who is the fucking bodyguard, man?
Right.
And it's like she does get her one moment against Dolph with the aid of Jones.
Right.
But like she mostly runs away, which is like kind of like she's so cool in the story.
Yeah.
Of just someone who just like, who obviously grew up in the sticks in this bullshit reality.
Yeah.
And it was like, I guess the only thing that matters to me is being the best, and being the best is being the strongest. And that's like her entire like way of being. And in this, just like, she's trying not to die. Yeah. And also have like a gig as a bodyguard.
Like the survival instinct is sadly kicking in too much. She's like,
it's just not as focused. I think they purposely gave a lot of the shit that should have gone to her to Keanu.
Yeah. Well, it does also make me wonder, because I don't know anything really. Yeah. Maybe before the screening, look into a little bit of the production, but it like this sort of like action climax is the part that if there's anything that's really been messed with, feels like it's been messed with.
Yeah, maybe.
So like,
it does feel. It feels messier than most of the movie.
Yeah.
Yeah, it seems to be like sort of a clumsy way for Keanu to be involved with all of them,
right?
When they're all in different areas.
Yeah.
So like I think he ends up in a tumble with Laser Thumb.
Yes.
And at some point they're like dangling from a cargo crate.
Yeah. And he's like, you can't let me drop. You still need the skull, right?
Yeah, and he's like, yeah, fuck, you're right. And then uses that opportunity to take his own laser thumb and cut that dude's head off.
Yep.
Which is like kind of cool, but it happens so fast. It's like, I don't know. I don't know if a one-liner would work in that position, but I gotta say, I would cheer if there was a good one. I would definitely cheer.
But I also do wonder if because I feel like, as elaborate as some of the deaths are set up, they're all kind of abbreviated. Like especially like also Dolph's street preacher, Super Jesus.
Yeah.
Like it's kind of like a grand like immolation death.
Yeah.
But like it also feels like abbreviated, which I wonder if it is like an R rating. Like you got to cut this down a little bit. It's too intense for an R or something like that.
Maybe. I mean they do a lot of crazy. Yeah, there is a weird shying away. Like even when we forgot to mention when Udo Kier gets laser cut in half,
right? Like
they shy away from it pretty fast, and it's like, did it look bad or were they just trying to cut some shit?
Yeah,
because there's like it's very R throughout the movie, so it's like it's curious why they would do certain things, but I'm sure there's a whole story. I would watch a 4-hour documentary on this movie. Give it to me immediately. But yeah, I almost feel like, I mean, as a person who likes story, I would have merged the Super Jesus and the Henchman into one, because it just too many henchmen.
Sure.
There's that 1.3, the baldy guy, the thumb guy, and Super Jesus, and we don't really need all of them because they all have the same purpose.
Yeah.
I kind of understand it's like a way to like increase a very lean story.
Yeah.
And they've already manufactured this disease that's ravaging the world that takes up most of the actual plot. So I wonder if they were like, we still need something. And he's like, I could just do another henchman.
I think what you're saying is right, because especially when it turns out that everyone's really working for the same guy, and they might end up having different, ulterior motives later, but they all start off just working for the same guy. So it's like...
It's just like, okay, all my dudes failed, send more.
Right.
Which is, kind of cool, but like, I don't know. It's just, ultimately I forgive it because we got Super Jesus.
Yeah.
I wish we had more of him.
Yeah.
He's so incredible.
That is sadly the thing, is that there are a lot of excellent character actors that you are kind of like, oh, if only got a little more, like especially with Takeshi, he does get like this arc of like his daughter died from I'm assuming the NAS or whatever.
Yeah, they kind of imply that.
And that's part of what the Ghost in the Machine is trying to tell him, is like, Johnny has the cure. Yeah. If you let him get to where he needs to go, he'll,
and also the ghost has been like reaching out to Johnny throughout the movie.
Yeah.
And we learn, I think with Takahashi, but not for Johnny, that she's just the former CEO who's like, oh, I'm dying, so just put me in the machine and I'll still run the company. But then like they don't listen to her, and so like she's like, she knows about the cure and has been trying to like facilitate its release.
Sure.
But the company is greed incarnate, of course. Turns out they all are.
Yeah.
And so they're trying to stop her from doing that. That's
she's like the good,
a very superfluous, like also doesn't need to be in there. It's another cyberpunk thing.
Yeah.
But it gives like an extra wrinkle of like, there's so many forces trying to make this thing happen, and there's an equal amount trying to make sure it doesn't happen. So there is sort of that kind of thing.
Yeah. I mean, like literally like the movie Ghost in the Machine, but she's the good version.
Right.
But also, have you seen Ghost in the Machine, by the way?
Oh, yeah, another incredible 90s movie.
Yeah, because I think I talked about it and saw it because of Tank Girl, because it's the same director as Tank Girl.
That's right, yeah.
But that one is so hilarious because it's like the guy can travel through just like a microwave. Yeah. And it's like, the microwave is not connected to the internet. What are you talking about?
Come on, movie. It's like electricity is sort of like the internet. It's like, sure.
Right.
I guess. One needs the other. Sure. They might as well be the same.
Right.
It just gets a little messy towards the end. The deaths are cool. Like, Jane using Jones and the dish to like melt his body, the Super Jesus body.
Yeah.
It's kind of cool.
Yeah.
It feels like. Yeah, it feels like they did not want to go an action route with it, which I kind of get.
Yeah.
But it's like, I don't know, you should change up that character more, because even in the short story, it's not necessarily that she's like a muscle-bound dude. She also has cybernetics, where she's even got like, she's got something similar to the thumb guy, but like with like talons, right? Like her nails are like,
she has like blade nails.
Blade nails, yeah. Which is like, that would have been fucking cool. Like do something like that. It feels like, kind of an afterthought in the movie, that character, which is a bummer.
Yeah. Yeah, no, I think that's a good point. Yeah, I think if there were less of these henchmen and we could sort of dig in a little bit more, that might have been nice.
Like, there's like 3 back-to-back deaths. Like the 2 henchmen die, and then Takahashi is also there because like he's just like, I got to make sure it gets done well. And the ghost machine's like, oh, this company let your daughter die because they had the cure and they knew she was dying from it. And he's like, maybe gonna flip, but then gets killed. Yeah. Or we think gets killed, but he's actually just wounded.
Shinji double crosses him, but then he isn't totally dead.
And then he's like, here's the rest of the images used to unlock your brain. I did a good deed. Turns out I'm kind of a good guy, maybe, ? And then dies.
Right. Look, maybe I was just a sad
Maybe
gangster.
I was just a sad gangster dad, dude. No one ever asked me how my fucking day was going, okay? I don't want to do any of this stuff. But yeah, so like with that key, he hops into the terminal and he jumps into the mainframe with Jones. And they, quote unquote, hack his own brain to get the information. And there's a fourth fucking battle in the cyberspace because there's like a virus that they have waiting for him.
Right.
In case anyone unlocks information, there's a cyberspace virus that like tries to kill him, but he like doubles his like mental persona of himself within his own brain. So it kills the dude. It's fucking wild shit.
Oh, maybe that's why there's the twin at the beginning of the movie. Maybe it's to
my God.
to foreshadow the need for the cyberspace twin later on.
You must double your childhood innocence for any part of you to survive. That's so funny. I gotta look at that again. It's so fucking funny, dude. I hope, God, is there a director commentary where he's like, yeah, that's why he doubles himself. Because he's looking through a fishbowl at twins, and he's like, huh, there's more than one person. Interesting. Never encountered that before. But yeah, there's like a pretty epic cyberspace battle.
Yeah.
Where he also does like some cyberspace Tai Chi. Doubles himself.
But also like it's kind of happening in a way where like Ice-T has to tell you what's happening.
Yeah.
Or he's like
it's all good. He doubled himself. He's fine.
It's only his double that has died now. There's still the real him.
You're so fucking dumb, Jane. Do you not understand what's happening? Yeah.
This is the most obvious cyberspace duel I've ever seen.
Yeah, come on, Jane. Yeah, so they do that. He rips open the confines of that shit.
Yeah.
Releases the information in a stream of heavenly light into the world.
Yep.
We see like various parts of the world like watching their TV, looking at just digital like cells and information.
That's the thing is I'm like I understand like when you do this move and it's like around the world and like oh I'm seeing something on TV it's been revealed to me, but like is everyone watching TV, do they understand this code, like what the fuck?
Well, like I mean Ice-T is like, hey, it's coming to you live as we do is going to be the best thing yet, so it's like I guess they would pay attention because of that. But it's get
your 3-inch disc recorders ready. We're gonna get
whip
it to
out
you.
your 3-inch disc and get ready, y'all. It's coming wideband, as he says. Yeah, the world gets the cure. Presumably, some good can come from that. Like I hope someone is recording. That's the implication.
It would be hilarious if it's like we broadcasted the whole world and no one thought to actually like, copy it.
No one knew what that was. You gave us like 30 seconds in order to like record this. But yeah, like everyone's dead. There's good like
there is the moment where for like 10 seconds it looks like maybe Johnny isn't gonna make it.
Yeah, he slumps out of the chair.
Which I was like, this feels like an odd portent of the end of the first Matrix, where like Trinity comes to him and is like, "You can't be dead because I was told." But
I'm telling you, man, like they love Johnny Mnemonic. The Wachowskis love Johnny Mnemonic.
I'm sure.
There's too many weird things.
Yeah.
Another twin moment in that movie too. We could go on. Connections between these movies. It's insane. But yeah, he slumps out of his chair. We think like maybe he's dead, and it's like, no, there's no way.
Sounds like we should write the book on Johnny Mnemonic.
God, I would love to. Would love to, bro.
All right. Don't steal our idea, you listeners. You potential viewers of the...
All 17 of you.
You potential viewers of the screening that we've just spoiled for you.
Yeah. Plus my mom. Hey, Mom.
Hey!
My mom doesn't sound like that.
No. That was me saying, hey,
okay.
Like in a jovial, like, hey, I'm glad you stuck around. This has been a lot of episodes.
We'll see. We'll see.
Yeah,
I haven't touched in, see if she's still following. I assume she is, though.
Yeah, I hope so. We put in effort.
Yeah, I say so.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's like, it's not quite like, it has like a Fight Club ending, too. It's like they set the Pharmacon building. It's not clear if they blow that building up or if some release of this information just blows back on them.
Yeah.
And it's like, what? It has like a feeling of revolution.
But you're right. In the same way where it's like the framing is so Fight Club.
Yeah, it's crazy.
That it's like...
Well, I guess the reverse. Fight Club came after. But like, yeah.
Yeah. Well, no, but that's what I'm saying. Is like the cinematographer of Fight Club being like, I know how to shoot this.
Yeah,
I've seen.
I've already seen Johnny Mnemonic. I know exactly how to do this movie. Yeah, so it's not quite like a rainbow,
right,
in a bright day, but it's like evil corporations. One of their buildings blowing up. So right. It's like, okay, I guess that's sort of good.
Yeah.
And then we're out of there.
Yeah.
We just got a banging track to like lead us through the
it goes straight to directed by Robert Longo. I think the end credits song is by Stabbing Westward because I was like, oh my God, I know this 90s sound.
Yeah.
And then I played because like my high school friends were like obsessed with Stabbing Westward for whatever reason because they played a show in Toledo, Ohio at one point. And so I put on their song Shame from Wither, Blister, Burn and Peel, and I was like, yeah, I think this is Stabbing Westward because this basically sounds the same as what just played in Johnny Mnemonic.
Yeah, I was gonna say the songs in this movie are so essential to what I imagine as cyberpunk that it rocks, but the score itself, I was like, whenever I noticed that the score was happening, I was like, this feels like placeholder. Like I kind of wish this was just full on soundtrack only kind of movie.
Sure, yeah. I will say I didn't really clock that. I think I was a little overwhelmed sort of by the visual of it
in the background. Yeah.
So that was
quite the ride.
The synopsis of the picture. Johnny Mnemonic. I have been swayed. I have been brought over to Team Johnny Mnemonic.
Good.
I am like you. I am interested to see the black and white, especially in the like cyberspace, to see what like black and white cyberspace looks like.
I'm worried that might look like nothing. And also, to me, in my mind, cyberpunk is heavily color coded.
Okay.
Lots of neon. Like the Tokyo aesthetic and stuff like that. It's like so part of it to me.
Yeah,
that
I could get how like not that it's the same spirit, but I could see if like he's watching like Tetsuo the Iron Man or something like that, and being like, oh, I wish it was more like in the like grungy black and white vibe of Tetsuo. That maybe that's the spirit of wanting it in black and white.
I mean, if this is the last movie directed and the only thing he's done is just made another version of it, he has to have some reason. Has to have some passion behind it.
Yeah. He's like, I've been sitting
because I guarantee you no one asked him to do that.
I've been sitting on this for 25 years.
Yeah.
Or it's just like he's seeing all the other, he's like,
he watched Fury Road.
Yeah.
And he's
Mad
like,
Max
I can see
Fury
that.
Road, that was okay in black and white. Parasite in black, that was all right.
I can do that. Yeah. I'll be the third one. Yeah.
I've never seen the black and white Parasite. That one
I haven't either.
Confuses me.
I guess the Godzilla -1.
Oh, yeah, minus color. I didn't see that one either.
That would be pretty good, I think.
Yeah. That's the spirit of the times.
Yeah, that's true.
This is like super deep cut, but one of the ones that I saw that was actually quite good is in the mid 70s. Peter Bogdanovich did a movie called Nickelodeon, and like he had a couple of black and white movies like Last Picture Show and Paper Moon, but he was like at a point in his career where the studio was like, no, we've seen how much money your black and white movies make. This one's going to be in color. So he like said to the cinematographer, shoot it as though sometime, I don't know, maybe 2007, I'll be able to put this in black and white. And he did.
Trust me on this.
And it actually like legit looks good in black and white. Because like he was like, someday I will get them to like desaturate and do it right. But like,
same with like Barton Fink, right?
I don't know about Barton Fink.
One of those, I think they originally wanted it to be black and white, if I'm not mistaken.
Oh, interesting.
But they were like, no. But I think they shot it in a way that it could be. Like, I think there is a black and white version of Barton Fink. I'm not mistaken.
Interesting. Okay. Yeah, I don't know that story. That's interesting. Yeah. The Coens.
Yeah.
Well, we're not introducing their film, although someone is introducing a Coen Brothers film at Friend of the Fest, and I have a ticket to see it. It's sold out, though. Our show, currently not sold out. You should probably buy a ticket to our show instead.
Won't be. It never will be.
I mean, it is a show of devotion to come Tuesday, 10 p.m., and I think you're devoted. If you've gotten this deep into this podcast, I think you're devoted, and I think you're going to show up. You're going to enjoy whatever intro we cook up, and you're going to enjoy this picture. It's worth your time.
Well, one of those statements is true. They will enjoy the picture.
Whether you're
there's no doubt about that.
Whether you're going to enjoy what we say or be like, get off the stage.
Yeah,
that'll be to be.
I
seen.
imagine the same crowd that was there for Tank Girl will also be here for Johnny Mnemonic.
Yeah,
plus more maybe. We'll see.
Yeah,
I'm not harping on it.
Yeah, we're gonna get the '90s, the '90s genre heads, but we gotta, let's get some Keanu cats in there. Some.
But we forgot to ask each other.
Takeshi Beats.
Which is better?
Ooh, which is better?
I mean, personally, for me, I've seen the movie. Who knows how many times?
Yeah.
So like that's the answer in my heart.
Yeah.
The movie is mostly the story plus a whole lot of incredibly zany shit, which I love. But I do, having finally read the short story, I do miss that aspect of him. I don't know. He's aimless in a different way in the short story. Like he's so aimless he doesn't even know he's aimless. Basically in the short story, and they give a reason for it. Like they literally took his memories away.
Right.
In the movie, but in the short story, he's just kind of like, I don't know what I'm doing. I'm really good at certain things, but like I don't get any joy from it. And he just decides to be, a beach bum for his life because it brings him joy. It brings him some like value. I do kind of like that core idea, and as well as Molly Millions, being more incredible. Like I do. I don't want a remake. I don't want another Johnny Mnemonic.
Sure.
But if another one happened, I would love to see how you could explore the same ideas in different ways, because the story is so lean. You could do literally anything with it.
It is one of those things that I think the only way that it would get me excited, because it's not like the IP is exciting. It's like if another, auteur, visionary, whatever you want to call it, who has a batshit take wants to take a swing. Yeah, that's what I want to see. I want to see another batshit take. Give me your batshit.
I'd be
vision.
There for it.
Yeah. Not. Like,
come on, M. Night. Give me M. Night Shyamalan's Johnny Mnemonic.
Dang. Yeah. It's the perfect follow-up to Trap Man. Do it.
Yes.
Do it.
But yeah, I like the movie more. It for all intents, it's the story plus more.
I will say reading the short story does have me going like, oh, maybe I should check out the other stories in the Burning Chrome collection. I am like, maybe I will finally crack Neuromancer.
Yeah. It did make me want to, because I've only done Neuromancer, it did make me want to do the whole trilogy, the Sprawl trilogy, which I've never done. It just kind of, I need to read more Gibson in general.
Yeah.
Because like he has a very pulpy sort of style, but like I dig it, man.
Yeah. Yeah.
I dig it a lot.
Yeah. So I think just for his brain, I do appreciate the story, but I agree. I probably enjoyed the movie a little bit more.
Yeah.
So, but both of them have opened me to like I want to get more into the world of William Gibson. So
yeah. You got to get his like flight jacket, the bomber jacket that he like popularized.
Oh, really?
It's like a cyberpunk. He has his own line of it's incredible.
Oh, I got to look that up.
We got to get matching ones for the presentation.
Okay,
it's only like $1,200. So.
Oh, okay, yeah. We'll have that ready.
Yeah.
For Tuesday the 26th of August, 10 p.m. at Los Feliz 3. Oh. Coming out, see us introduce Johnny Mnemonic in black and white, starring Keanu Reeves, Dolph Lundgren, Dina Meyer plays Jane. Ice-T, Henry Rollins, Takeshi. What's his first name? What's his last? We don't know. He's just Takeshi. And a few other great character actors we either name-checked or didn't. And the internet.
I think we got most of them, yeah.
Cyberspace.
Yeah.
All right. This has been lovely. Talk to you again real soon. Bye-bye.
Thanks for listening to this episode of the Skylight Books podcast series. We hope you enjoyed it. If you'd like to check out the book featured in this episode, or others, please visit skylightbooks.com. If you're in the Los Angeles area, stop by for one of our live in-person author events. You can find a calendar on our website. If you like this podcast, leave us a review. It really helps us out. Our music is by Duck the Piano Wire. Till next time.